For centuries, gold and silver coins functioned as the main form of currency. The coin's value was intrinsic, based on the precious metals they contained. This inherent value ensured universal acceptance in trade. Gold and silver coins facilitated commerce due to their reliable worth. The introduction of paper currency represented a major change in monetary systems. Unlike metal coins, paper money's value is not intrinsic. Instead, its value is based on trust in the issuing entity, typically a government. This system relies on the public's confidence that the paper can be exchanged for goods or services. A key challenge was persuading people to accept paper as equivalent to precious metals. This required establishing credibility and demonstrating the stability of the paper currency system. Trust in paper currency hinges on the government's commitment to maintaining its value. Concerns about inflation were central to public confidence. Economic instability posed a significant threat to the perceived value of paper money. The value of paper money was susceptible to fluctuations based on governmental policies. The gold standard was introduced to tie currency value directly to gold reserves. This system aimed to provide stability and confidence in the value of currencies. Under the gold standard, a country's money supply was limited by its gold reserves. Countries such as the United States adopted the gold standard. The gold standard was a monetary system where a country's currency was directly linked to gold. Governments maintained substantial gold reserves to back the value of their circulating currency. This system imposed a constraint on the ability of governments to freely print money. The amount of currency in circulation was limited by the quantity of gold reserves held. This restriction aimed to ensure a degree of monetary stability and prevent excessive inflation. The gold standard provided a fixed exchange rate between currencies, facilitating international trade. The Great Depression exposed critical weaknesses inherent in the gold standard. Governments found themselves restricted in their ability to boost economic activity. This limitation stemmed from the gold standard's constraints on expanding the money supply. The fixed exchange rate under the gold standard hindered necessary monetary policy interventions. In 1971, President Nixon decided to remove the United States from the gold standard. This decision marked a significant turning point in monetary policy. The U.S. transitioned to a fully fiat currency system as a result. This shift influenced the global financial landscape. It moved the world's leading economy away from gold-backed currency. The introduction of paper currency triggered diverse reactions across different societies. Some societies welcomed the flexibility offered by paper currency in transactions. This embrace reflected an adaptability to new economic tools and systems. Conversely, other societies exhibited skepticism towards paper currency. Concerns about potential instability and devaluation fueled this resistance. Paper currency adoption simplified international transactions, fostering global trade. The use of paper currency eliminated the need to exchange physical gold and silver. This shift streamlined the process of international financial exchanges, reduced transaction costs, and increased efficiency boosted international commerce. The facilitation of international trade has been a key driver of economic expansion. Businesses are now able to participate in cross-border transactions with greater ease. This increased efficiency in global commerce fuels economic growth. Lower trade barriers and improved logistics contribute to this expansion. Companies can access larger markets and diversify their supply chains. This interconnectedness fosters innovation and competition, further boosting economic activity. The adoption of fiat currency systems brought forth new economic management challenges. One significant challenge is the effective control and management of inflation. Inflation is defined as a decrease in the purchasing power of money. This decrease leads to a general increase in the prices of goods and services within an economy. Economic instability emerged as a significant concern for governments. This instability necessitated careful management of monetary policies. The primary goal was to prevent excessive inflation. Another key objective was to avoid deflation. Effective monetary policy became crucial for maintaining economic balance. Governments had to navigate complex economic challenges to ensure stability. New financial instruments were developed to address risks tied to fiat currency. These instruments offer mechanisms for hedging against inflation. They also provide protection from other forms of economic uncertainty. New financial institutions arose to manage these instruments and associated risks. Paper currency provides flexibility in economic management. This flexibility allows governments to implement responsive monetary policies. These policies can be adjusted to address emerging economic challenges. Such adjustments help stabilize and steer the economy. Inflation and economic instability present significant risks to economic health. These risks necessitate vigilant monitoring to detect early warning signs. Proactive management strategies are crucial for mitigating potential adverse effects. Effective management aims to prevent economic downturns and maintain stability. Careful monitoring involves tracking key economic indicators and trends. Proactive measures may include policy adjustments and interventions to stabilize the economy. The shift from precious metals to paper currency has profoundly impacted modern economies. This transition has shaped the structure and function of contemporary financial systems. Paper currency facilitated more efficient and scalable economic transactions. The move away from precious metals also influenced international trade practices. The legacy of this transition continues to resonate in today's global financial landscape.